People over profit. Break the system, live with purpose, be more successful. By Dale Partridge. Honesty and integrity first. Companies go through cycles when they are established, which means that the beginning of companies is not always bad. Some companies start their life cycle in a phase called the era of honesty. A new company is like a child in its infancy, innocence, and vulnerability. In order to sustain itself in its early years, it does not resort to deceitful methods or corrupt practices. Instead, it works on convincing its employees of the importance of their work and appreciates their efforts. It also persuades its customers to give it their time and money. For example, we find that Ford Motor Company, founded in 1903, was the first major institution to offer its employees a 40-hour workweek, Social Security programs, and protection guarantees. The era of honesty represents a period when people prioritize profitability and everyone achieves a win. However, the problem arises as the volume of work increases and the pressures to stay competitive make it difficult to uphold honesty and quality. This is the era of efficiency. Work is not sustainable unless it can outperform its competitors, which means efficiency. However, problems arise when efficiency becomes the end goal rather than a means to achieve a goal. Betrayal leads to ruin. Maintaining company stability during the efficiency phase is good, but over time, drifting towards darkness and deception becomes more appealing. This specifically happens when companies enter the era of deceit, where they decide to outsource production to developing countries, employ misleading advertising campaigns, use deceptive plans, and offer exorbitant salaries to executives, etc. For example, the values of Ford Motor Company deteriorated in the 1970s. After launching the Ford Pinto, which later gained a notorious reputation due to life-threatening defects, executives were aware of its flaws but chose not to globally recall it to prevent accidents. Instead, they opted for the cheaper solution of leaving it on the market and settling with the victims' families in court. These arbitrary decisions lead to short-term financial successes, as consumers lose trust and satisfaction. As for the era of defense and justification, it involves reclaiming what has been lost or broken on the path to success. To achieve this, the company needs to correct its mistakes by replacing deceptive leaders and improving internally and externally. In the 1990s, Ford began correcting its mistakes and investing in higher quality standards to increase customer satisfaction. In 2009, while the government kept many of its competitors afloat, Ford launched several advertisements explaining the company's intention to overcome the crisis without resorting to a bailout package. Despite consumers' initial caution, they soften when faced with admission of guilt. Apologies help rebuild the image of a caring institution, gradually restoring trust among consumers and employees. It becomes evident through all stages that the initial stage is the best, but no company remains honest forever. Nevertheless, there are two essential values that every honest company needs. Commitment to high quality. If it can achieve quality, it will gain a competitive advantage because quality speaks for itself. Providing quality may involve raising prices or reducing profit margins, but prices and profit are not as important as customer satisfaction and acceptance. Confronting the fears of honest companies. Fears come in various forms, such as admitting mistakes or changing policies. Don't let fear deceive you, as correcting mistakes is necessary for progress. For more information, you can check out summaries of our books on our channel. Thank you for your valuable time.